Alright, here we go. Hello, and welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well today. Oh my god, I just realized how much of a mess my hair is. Apologies, I'm gonna fix that. So this is why I normally have it tied back. There we go, a bit better. Everyone's doing well today. Give me a moment to have the game on screen for y'all. Apologies again for yesterday. I was definitely not in a good mood. With how that all ended up going. And it was just, again, it's that painful reminder aspect of how do I describe it? It's the painful reminder that like my setup is just inadequate for majority of stuff, and I really have kind of had enough of that because it makes me feel like I can't do anything. It's just outside of my power to fix it. I've done a lot of tweaks to my computer over the last day. I even pulled it apart again and cleaned parts, like I said I would. So ironically enough, my computer is actually running a fair bit more smoother right now. But the more insulting part, and this is the part that I want to stress to people before they go, oh, your computer's shit. I was like, well, I might as well test something. I ran the game on Ultra without my stream software. It's easy. Not a problem. No issues whatsoever with the game. In fact, I ran buttery smooth and had no load issues. And that's where I kind of point at the fact that, yeah, it is purely because of the stream software. So there's an argument to be made that maybe I should try and find a less resource intensive stream software, but realistically speaking, encoding and stuff like that is the problem. That's why, again, I've wanted to get a laptop. Or a second computer to offset the resource cost. Come on, game. This still just does this from time to time. But yeah, there's no easy answer, right? There we go. So if you're wondering, yes, this is me doing a fairly early rerun through again. Just doing rushes to speed it all up. Nothing more. I'm gonna do this for a little bit while I try and like get my head moving again. I'm very groggy today. So I went and hung out with a mate that I haven't hung out with since pre-COVID, which was really, really good. We met back when I was like 12, 13. And like, it's not a miss to kind of compare us in a situation of very similar to kind of like brothers, younger brother, older brother, who was 5, 6, something like that at the time. So it wasn't. It was because we went to a thing and just happened to meet there and had like-minded interests even at my age. Still do. And yeah, so we headed off and we went to a bunch of like conventions and all sorts. It was great times. But yeah, we haven't talked in ages, and now that we live relatively close to each other again, I thought it was a good opportunity to try and reach out once I got my head on straight. And yeah, no, it was a really fucking great evening. The problem was I got back at like 10:30. Yes. Just gonna cover that over. But yeah, no, I got back at like 10:30, which, as a reminder, I tend to go to bed at like 7, 8.
Let's keep up the pace.
So, needless to say, I had a hard time waking up this morning. And, yeah, I am very tired. So I probably shouldn't just be doing this bullshittery memento stuff. Not memento, gross. Because this tends to like make me very sleepy and drowsy. So it's not great. This would be why if I do a long portion of it, the stream tends to be shorter because I'm tired. But I'm also pretty sure I probably should just kind of stay chill and relaxed today. So we'll start off with this again while I warm my brain up. Aside from that though, fucking yeah, no, it was a good catch up. I feel a little bad because it was a lot of me venting about the last like 4 years. Mainly the last 2, especially. Which I found it really adorable that my best mate, because he knew about me going and doing this, he like contacted me going like, oh, so how did it go? How was it meeting up? It's like, oh, I actually really appreciated that because again, not to sound too downery, but like I don't really have a family anymore. Like I tried to make a family environment and try and keep everyone together and stuff like that, and that's what ended up happening last year. All those problems is that was the family that I'd had, and I never have liked really the family that I was born with because they always treated me like shit. So yeah, no, it's good that like the few found family aspects I do have are really there and caring. Basically, I've got like 2 brothers, and that's like that's my family. One that's basically the same age as me, and then one that's like 10 years older than me. And I very much appreciate the time they're willing to spend on me, because I wouldn't spend the time on me. I'm an awful person. Yeah, no, it's good times. Went, there was this really nice fried chicken place that he took me to that, yeah, like holy shit, I haven't had like that kind of good fried chicken with some really nice coleslaw. Oh, they honestly, it took ages for the food to come out, but like, goddamn, it was worth the wait. And then we went and got some really There's an ice cream place in Wellington that's really nice. I've been there now twice. We went there again last night, and he shouted me some ice cream, which was nice. We had that on the way back to the train station. But yeah, he's moving soon, so it was actually kind of like a weird fluke thing that we were like, oh, well, let's just catch up just before you move. And he's going to be moving technically closer. However, it's going to be further away if I care about the train, because where I live and where he's going to be living, like he's moving more north, which is closer to me, but the train I take doesn't coincide with that area. So there is a very good chance if I want to go over there via train, I have to go all the way into Wellington and then go back north, which is really unfortunate. However, he has mentioned that, like, since he's moving out of central Wellington, he's actually going to get a car again, which means that, for example, if because there's an IMAX over where he is as well in the Lower Hutt, because he's moving to Lower Hutt. If we want to go watch IMAX and stuff like that, he might like pop over, grab me from either Wellington or thing, and we'll hang out and go watch the movies, which is what we used to do a lot. So it'd be good to have another friend that can watch stuff with. Especially, he's really good for this because he's a massive, like, I mean, he does film, right? Like he amateur film writer and producer. He has actually produced one film, and he's thinking about working on another one. He's also done short little submissions of things, all sorts. Anyway, he's a really good person to hang out with for that stuff because he knows a lot of behind the scenes info that you would normally have to like go out of your way to find out. So pretty good times for that. We had an interesting chat about movies at the moment, actually, because we always had slightly differing opinions with what we liked, which was fine, right? Like we went in, we watched stuff, and we kind of walked away with two different ideas about it, and it became kind of interesting to compare our two thoughts on the same thing. I don't know. It was he did get fucking fed up with one aspect because I pull apart things really commonly. I'm very critical. And there was one day, and I remember this very well, is we went and watched a movie, and afterwards I was just like, I didn't quite like this and that about it, and I think this could have been probably done better. And he's like, how can you not just enjoy a fucking movie? He's someone that's known me long enough to know that I have been cynical my entire life. And it's just really entertaining because it's just not something that you'd think of, that someone even at like early teens was a really cynical person. Apparently I'm a lot more lighthearted nowadays than I used to be, which I take that as a really funny progression from someone that, yeah, genuinely old people sounded more cheerful than I did when I was younger.
Now then.
Again, I guess it's just oops, no, it's this one. I guess it's just the environment I grew up in, right? Oh, you know one thing I saw and I thought it was fucking awesome? Fucking, the person that works on the pixel art characters for HoloCure did a Doki Bird one for her playing it. And it looks so good, man. I think I needed to see that because now I'm like, oh, you know what I really need to do? I need to go do my reworks of my visuals. I've been really getting the itch to start working on them again. I'm hoping soon I will be able to just go like, you know what? Let's go. Because I do really, really want to work on, for God's sakes, I pressed the wrong one too. I really do want to work on it, the visual stuff. Also, speaking on the game dev stuff, so, simply put, moving forward, Like a Dragon is on indefinite hiatus. Until I can change my setup somehow to make it work with what I've got. With that being the case, that opens up a slot for a stream slot. What am I going to do with it? And I've been thinking about it, and I'm wondering if we should have a second dev stream every week. Because I avoided that in the for a while now because we had a few weeks where I was doing like 2-3, if not more, and I was just grinding out work. But now I feel we're at a stage where I can sit back and relax a lot more with like key moments and elements. I mean, work on art, which is something that would be nice to do again. So with that being the case, it begs the question of would there be what people would be interested in seeing? If it is, let me know. Because, yeah, again, what you guys want to see is definitely something I would aim to try and do. That's why we're not gonna do more Like a Dragon, because I'm pretty sure no one's gonna want to watch a horrendously buggy, laggy experience that's gonna take 3 times longer than it actually should. At the very least. And again, I want to stress that is my fault for picking that game up. I definitely punched higher than my weight bracket with that one. But again, it's just a stark reminder that I need to do something about my setup. Doesn't help though. When I was pulling it apart, pulling apart my computer, I was looking at like the CPU parts, and I'm just looking at them, and I'm just like, wow, yeah, I haven't seen a CPU look like this in a very long time. It is definitely a dated design. Oh, I did, so actually going back to the discussion on art, so I didn't do my art today, but that's tangential. I have been doing my art daily still, and I am getting a lot better. I'm going to start adding, not per se tasks, but opportunity ideas to my list of things I want to work on. with that project. Any day game. There you go. And I'm hoping that soon, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually set up sprite sheets for my characters instead of what I have currently. And when I do that, and I've done some updates, I am going to be going and putting them over on the Ko-fi, sorry, store for like 30 cents or something like that each.
Excellent.
So I thought that might be a so if people were interested.
Oh, there's a treasure chest. Wow, they're all so powerful. That's a win for the team.
So those units do not die in one hit, but they still give fuck all the XP.
All right, who's next?
It's going to be annoying moving forward that we're starting to get to the point where things like that. Again, I'm trying to do my best to just get EXP across the board with my characters. That's all we're doing here. Did I know? Indeed I did, Roger. But yeah, no, I'm also thinking I might offer my programming skills to a few places again. See if I can just take on projects even if they're free. Obligatory appearance and such like, yeah, no, that's do be like that. But yeah, I want to see if there's some projects that I'd be allowed to work on just to get experience working on them, and just portfolio padding as well. Hello, controller. Okay, controller is just not responding. Cool. I unplug it and replug it back in, and it notices it. Okay, it's, you know, noticing the button presses. We've had this issue in the past. Quite a lot of weird finesse about it, and I'm not happy because I don't believe I should be having to do that finesse. There we go. Cool. Do I even have chariot personas?
Went off without a hitch. Let's get going.
I wish it gave me a list of characters that wouldn't be affecting. But yeah, no, I don't know, at this point, like, I'm gonna be kind of focusing on assignments and art, which is probably gonna be my main goals moving forward. So, again, the game dev space on the channel is gonna pretty much doing it again. What is going on? I fixed this in the past, and it's really fucking annoying. So what this is just for some reason my computer just DCs with the controller if it's in the wrong USB port, and I guess I must have put it in the wrong USB port when I put it back in. I'll give this one more attempt like this. If it does it again, I'm going to have to get behind my computer and you're probably going to hear a lot of beeps and boops. As I rip so much out of my computer. But yeah, no, fucking, I think like one of the big things I'm gonna beeping and booping is highly offensive. My bad, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, I don't want that, do I? I kind of was hoping I could level up, use it to level up. But hey. Yeah, just fucking release it. Oh, that was a waste. Right,
That was a good workout.
yeah, no, it would be, getting art elements up to date. We'll be getting other old legacy code in the game up to date, while because my mate that's working on, he gave me an update. Good, awesome for what he's doing. He has moved now. He's probably got finishing up setup and all that sort of stuff. And he will try and get back to me with some stuff finished up, hopefully this coming weekend.
Shadow up ahead.
After this weekend, sorry.
Another day on the job.
So hopefully with that, we will be able to sit down, work through stuff, and we'll get that update out, the next update out to you guys.
Who's next?
Then after that, everything you will see on progression for it will be progressing towards massive cleanup, refinement,
It'd be great if we could go to this regularly. It's getting
and
actual combat.
yeah, I mean, like alpha release. I need to start getting the work done that's needed to actually have it work with Steam, which there's a bit of coding for that I need to do.
Hit 'em hard and
I'll
fast.
start preparing the analysis.
Can we get some debate going when I get overly mad?
Hardly worth our time.
I don't know. Pineapple on pizza. What's your thoughts? I know it's always a contentious topic.
Prepare yourself.
Personally, it depends on the pizza,
Remaining.
but I don't mind it.
All right, let's move on.
It works in a few good situations.
Good going, Kirito-senpai.
Don't get me wrong, it's kind of that thing, and I think this is the big misunderstanding a lot of people have with it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's fine to not like pineapple on pizza. I'm not against that. Is it done it again? It's done it again! If it's a good quality pizza place, I mean, like, that's the thing. Even if it's not a good quality pizza place, I don't mind it. What I mind is if it's the right toppings with it, because it doesn't just go on every pizza.
Now then.
Like Hawaiian, right? A Hawaiian pizza. Yeah, no, you probably have pineapple on there because it's fucking good with the ham and stuff. Compliments pretty well. But yeah, I know so many people that just don't. It's the fight of the century. I don't think what's a meat feast? Yeah, like those sorts of ones would not work with it because it would just be too many flavors and then this one additional like off to the side. Like excessively cheese does not go with Hawaiian, like with pineapple as well. Cheese and Hawaiian do not really mix that well, in my opinion, at least. Like, don't get me wrong, some cheese, I mean, it's a pizza, right? You're gonna probably have a little bit of cheese in there as a binding for a few of them. But, like, yeah. Cheese is on every pizza. I'm pretty much. I've had some that don't, and it's fine. Yeah, no real major issues. Like the base cheese, yeah. I haven't had very many, like, was it stuffed crust or whatever the fuck they're called? Those ones. Always too poor for that shit. I wonder how good those are.
All right, let's move on. Good job, everyone.
Because yeah, no, most of the pizzas that I get are like either pizzas at parties or pizza when I'm fucking poor. Stuffed crust is only good if it's Papa John's. I mean, we don't even really have Papa John's here, so again, it's that whole
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
I mean, what was that whole debacle we had at one point with me shit talking certain pizza places and say, well, that's because they're shit here in New Zealand. Admittedly, there was a discussion I was having with my mate yesterday, actually, while hanging out, because we went to that good fried chicken place. We did talk about KFC and how it's just like, the problem with KFC is that it is very dependent on where you go. You need to get the right KFC restaurant. If you get the wrong one, it's normally pretty shit. But in saying that as well, like overall, it's just normally not worth the money. It's so expensive. Like $50 fucking for a goddamn family pack shit, man. And it's not even like a good family pack. It's like you've got 3 fucking people to feed, maybe, and you're gonna probably need to have something for dessert.
Let's move on.
KFC is, yeah, I feel like there's most places. It's like certain restaurants, just, I don't know if it's the people that work there, if it's the delivery that they get, if it's the machines or whatever. Like, I don't know what it is, but there is just, I think it's consistent to say that KFC is extremely inconsistent. 3 buckets and coffee, cheese. I mean, yes, I acknowledge that, like, New Zealand dollars is shit. But what is it? I think I can pull it up on my phone real quick, right? I think I still have the app. KFC app. So, how about the original bucket, right? We'll work with that. Oh, paper. Oh, that's mostly plastic, I'll be honest. So the original bucket, so it's 10 chicken and 3 large sides of your choice. This could be drinks, this could be chips, this could be potato and gravy, this could be coleslaw, all that. That is $46.99. Family Feast. Family Feast is 10 things, a large potato and gravy, 2 large chips, and 1.5 liter drink. That is $51.99. That is how expensive it is here. As a reminder, to just kind of really hammer this home, I have about $50 for food every fucking week at the moment. Four chips, not 8. No, I didn't even say 4 chips. I said 2 chips. 2 large chips. With a family feast, it is 10 pieces, 1 large potato and gravy, 2 large chips, and 1.5 liter drink, right? That's what I said. Yeah. Yep. 2 large chips. And that's $50. Like, don't get me wrong, again, it's a 2-person thing. Yeah, it's 2-3 people as family feast. I grew up with, what was it? It was the Colonel's dinner, which was like 6, 8 pieces of chicken, and you could pick 2 large sides. And it was like, we'd always pick, it was 2 or 3 large sides. You would pick chips and potato and gravy. I think it was 2 large sides and like 6 or 8 pieces. I think it was 6. And that was like sub $20. That's what I was used to when I was younger.
That certainly went well.
And that was fairly decent value for money.
Pay attention next time.
Follow my lead.
I mean, realistically speaking, if you want fried chicken nowadays, is because like going to that whole argument of what store you go to, for the most part, the chicken you get is like maybe. You'd be lucky if it's the size of my fist, right? It's very, very disappointing. You're better off just going to like corner stores and shit like that. And like the local dairy. And just get like chicken and chips there. Hello Kitty Yu-Gi-Oh! Fucking Christ. I mean, you want to really talk fucking cost? Fucking Macca's over here. There's only 1 combo meal that is under $10. Like, we used to have the dollar range, and now everything that was on the dollar range is like $3, $4. be fair, I haven't also gone to Macca's in years because I worked there and I could never stand the food ever again. Come on, game. So it's 76 reduced fire damage. You don't need reduced fire damage. And this is just, I mean, it's an effect, so that sounds good. Burger, chips, and a drink, and 2 dips for $2 and 10p. Don't fucking up for it, yeah. We used to have a whole bunch of stuff for that. Like, genuinely, it used to be way better. If you were smart, and again, this was back when I was working there, if you were smart, you could go in and for a $5 you could get like 2-3 burgers and some chips and a drink. Like, straight up. That was how easy it was. Now you go in with a $5 and you might walk away with like a burger. 2 if there's a special one.
It's our chance to go first. 2 enemies. We can take them.
Which is just really disappointing when you kind of think on it. Like, again, not wanting to go to McDonald's, just goddamn it's expensive as hell.
Alright.
They've gotten real fucking expensive here in New Zealand because we were so reliant on import-export, and then everything happened over the last few years that drastically impacted that.
Seem very strong. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
And tourism. Tourism was also a big deal. So our economy wasn't quite recovered yet. Which, I mean, this is kind of why a lot of countries learnt from the pandemic not to rely so heavily on tourism, because there's a chance things could go south. I'm just annoyed that the country didn't learn, hey, maybe if import-export doesn't work, maybe we should start, like, you know, locally doing a few of our things again.
Alright then, moving on.
But no, apparently that's still not worth it. I mean, I tell this bit of info all the time, but like something that a lot of people don't understand is we don't actually eat New Zealand meat in New Zealand. We export almost all of it and buy it from the stuff that Australia produces because it's actually cheaper, or it makes the country more money to sell our stuff and buy Australia's worst quality stuff than it does to sell our own stuff locally. Which means that with Australia cutting so many bloody corners, we get affected by it as well. Explain how that was a great idea to me. That's what we do. Like, there's a point of, yes, okay, sure, it makes more money. I get that. In a sense, I do genuinely understand wanting to make more money. Gotta improve your bottom line. But when it's like Want to know how like Japan has really incredibly low fucking food prices? Is because they have too much. That food is in excess. They're so fucking abundant with it, and it's because they don't ship a lot of it out. Oh, they have to ship a bunch of it now. Yeah, we'll just get more unicorn XP. But yeah, it's a really frustrating situation to be in when like I can see that happening, and like again, I clearly understand why it's occurring. I just don't agree with it. But I also can't offer a better solution off the top of my head, because it's just it's not my area of expertise. So anything I offer is only tangential, not anything. No clothes, no worries, no free will. Now that's the motto I can get behind. Jeez. That is a motto I can kind of understand. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much barely wearing clothes. I'm wearing a singlet at the moment.
Time for a fight. One target. This will be no problem.
I'm wearing a jersey, so you're not just seeing my fucking shoulders, and it's a little chilly, so.
Yes. That about does it. No shadows detected.
Pants for the week. I actually, to be fair, I'm not wearing pants right now.
Start preparing the analysis. The leader took one out. You've been knocked down.
Gotta love use the attack on someone that's got a block for it. It's good times.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
A victory well.
Oh no, oh no, not that shit again. Oh yeah, I still needed to go find those other people. I never found any of them. I'm just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna try and find the people, and we'll probably then leave after that. I'm just gonna use rush like all the time, because I think at this point I'm confident in saying I have enough healing to compensate if I must.
One enemy defeated. Good going, Kirito-senpai.
And I'm just lazy.
That about does it. No
There's a reason why I fucking used the OP thing in the previous, in Persona 5. Oops, we're on the, going the wrong way now. Yeah. Sorry, my brain's like being weird as well. Still very hard to fully wake up.
We can stop if things look bad.
Oh, you know what I'm still trying to figure out, right? I'm gonna
Shadows detected.
open this to anyone that wants to comment towards it. I will probably make a post on Twitter about it when I actually have the art done for it.
Moving.
But what should Shy Lily's powers be in VTuber Unite? Keeping in mind that her weapon and item are already designed. I'm willing to tweak them up a little bit, but not by much. I probably should take this one seriously.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
Nah, fuck it. Surely this... No, I really should actually take this one a little bit seriously, because he can't even... Yeah.
I'm in bad shape. I'm ready.
Go for an electric
Depends.
impressive footwork, Sonata-senpai.
Oyster Meister, what the fuck?
Now's the time. Go for an electric shot. Should I scan on this enemy? In this situation, should I scan on this enemy?
I might as well find out those last two.
This is what we're up against. Focus.
It's gonna win this. It's over!
Good work, Akihiko.
There we go.
Everyone, follow my lead.
She blasts her blowhole. It's an extremely serious thing. I mean, that's already her main weapon. Is, was it gushing blowhole or whatever? Womp womp must be conveyed. Yeah, no, that definitely needs to be conveyed somewhere. So, as a reminder of her weapon and item in the game, so it is, yeah, I think gushing blowhole, which it will create a little whirlpool in a location, and then a pillar of water comes out of it, deals additional damage, and knocks enemies away from the center point. And then her item is Light from the Depths, which is the lower the HP. You gain. Let me word it better. You gain an attack bonus based on your missing health. So the lower your health, the stronger an attack bonus it is.
Not three targets. They're weak, but don't be careless. Enemy eliminated. Nice one, Sonata-senpai.
Now the weapon is untargeting. I'm probably gonna fix the targeting on it and actually make it a little bit better soon.
Just hold on here now. You'll get out of this. That's a win for the
Worth
team.
our time.
Good job, everyone.
Trying to think.
That was a good one.
But yeah, no, I do like genuinely stress like Womp Womp is definitely a high priority in my eyes. I just don't know what I would do for it, right? Because like, what does Womp Womp do? Sounds so fucking stupid to say that out loud. This is one of those times where I would almost wish I could ask the actual person themselves, like the VTuber, and go, hey, what do you think? Or like, what would you like to see in a general kind of scoping? I'm gonna have to do like a big research session. Because yeah, like Rin's was super easy because I just I had like an idea for her ages ago, or kind of I had a loose idea designed for her, and then when I finished the rest of it, all like finished one item, when I finished her item, I was like, okay, well I know what I want to do with the rest of it, and it became quite flow through. So I've made her kit probably the best synergistic kit of all of the kits I've designed so far, and I genuinely think that Rin's is going to be an interesting, in a sense, it's going to be an interesting experiment to see if she's going to be good and if people are going to like playing her, because those are two things that are mutually exclusive. But they don't guarantee that they will be the same. It can be really, really good, but it could also just be not enjoyable, so they're not going to use it.
What's next? What to do? One step at a time.
Because there's the question of like, where is Womp going to be the ultimate? Is it going to be a ability? I feel like it's got to be the ultimate, right? So I would argue it's probably one of her more well-known things, well-known elements of her character.
Let's end this. Just one more. Take that. Right about does it. No shadows detected.
Honestly speaking, the operation to save Yamagishi was a...
Oh, I interrupted her. I'm sorry. God, I'm genuinely like, now my brain is just trying to tick through and figure out like what would I do for Shy Lily's kit. Because it's the problem is, and I talked about this in brief before, it's not that the character needs to like be strong or anything like that. It just, my desire with characters is to have some cohesive synergy that the character kind of wants to do, that gives them uniqueness to a concept. So the examples I've used before that I have designed
Good job, everyone.
are stuff like Iron Mouse and Kason. I think are the two clearest examples of a well cohesive synergistic kit. So re-explaining kind of those kits in a very short sense is Iron Mouse, her main weapon deals bonus damage when based on your healing that you've received. Her passive, her item, is that she heals. Like it's just HP regen per second sort of thing. And then her abilities are, one of them is it amps her assists that she has, like what she's got on her, and the other one improves the healing that she receives, so it amps the damage in a sense that she is also dealing. Then her ult and her assist are pretty much the same. I think the difference is that her assist is a longer cooldown. And what that does is it basically instant screen nukes the thing and deals and all EXP flies towards you because she's
The enemy looks tough.
definitely on the weaker side. Like,
Looks like fire will work great.
sorry, I'm just double checking. So fire.
This will do the trick. Go for it. Professor
So yeah, her kit is arguably it's her ult slash assist that, well, I mean the assist isn't going to be used by the character, but like the assist is probably the least synergistic aspect of her kit. But does that make it bad? No. It's supposed to be, it's because she's supposed to be like very weak, low, consistent damage and survivability, so giving her that one-off screen nuke from time to time that also gains her EXP means that she can play on the safer side. Not safe, but on the safer side. Which I would consider useful and important.
You better watch it. Now's the time. Yukari charge back up. Time
Greetings to you as well. So that's how that character works, and then going to the Caisson one. I mean, her weapon is just very in your face.
I'm at full power.
Solid damage sort of thing. Okay. Then her passive is that when she takes damage, she takes a percentage of it over time instead of upfront. And then what is it again? Her
the enemy's frozen. Now's your chance.
my brain. God, I'm actually having a moment. But yeah, so you've got that, then you've got her two abilities, which one of them is when she takes damage, she gains stacking, attack, and armor. God, how do I forget my own characters? Which does have a cap to the amount of stacks you can get, mind you. But it's very beneficial to be in the middle of that combat, very front line, very aggressive. And then the other one is when not taking damage. So basically when not in combat is the terminology I use, which means that you're not taking damage or not taking damage for a period of time. You start healing rapidly. Which is all of that is designed to,
This will do the trick.
as it best described.
Go for it. Professor
Sorry, my brain's also like just going, well, I need to get this fight. Is this game a JoJo reference? Yes. Actually, apparently the creators of the original like creators of Persona and JoJo didn't know each other, so you know, take that as you will. But yeah, so Caisson's supposed to be like, I'm up front fighting with you, but in the worst case scenario, I can get away from the fight and like heal up and bring myself back into like usage. Which is incredibly important in my eyes. And then her ult's just a combat steroid bonus, I believe, which is like a bit of cooldown reduction, crit chance, and I think maybe crit damage as well. So it's just, it really makes use of her bonus attack. There's an elite up here. I'm trying to just hunt down elites and special enemies at this point.
That might prove to
And then yeah, Rin I think is gonna be the next like beautiful example of a perfectly synergistic kit. She's just gonna synergize in a way that I feel that her character might not be liked by a lot of people, and I'm going to be interested to see like the thoughts towards it. Because it's I do not know if people are going to like that sort of playstyle. I feel that it's always difficult with that because her playstyle is generate the meta currency, but also spend the meta currency in the run to get really, really strong.
You better watch it. I have to do this.
Like, I think I talked about her kit, was it yesterday? A little bit? In between all the shit that went wrong.
do the trick.
That was a beautiful strike, Kirito-senpai. You hit a weakness.
My man is not allowed to get back up. Oh, he's back up again. So that's why, again, going back to the original part of this discussion, oh, I can hold another persona. Okay. It begs the question of what the hell is Shy Lily's kit gonna be? Because again, the weapon and the item is already in game as just like obtainable gear. So what is going to be the stuff to supplement it? I do think I might consider giving Shy Lily like an ability or something like that, that one of her abilities is about being at low health as well. And then maybe her ult is that she spends health to gain stats or something. So it's a combat steroid that looks bad, but is synergistically not a problem. Because, okay, again, this is where I ask the question, would it be bad to add an ability to Shy Lily that gains armor based on your missing health? So the lower your health, the more armor you get, when the item is already, when you're getting the low, based on your missing health, gain a tag bonus. Because I feel like that's two items that are just overlapping in design. So I kind of want to give her something different, right? Because again, at that point in time, like, why not just make the item itself do that? And say, oh, well, I don't want other characters to have the OP-ness that might offer. And it's like, yeah, well, is that really OP? Is that really that strong to give a increase resistances as they get lower health.
Preparing to advance. Keep it up, everyone.
Let's wrap this up.
Enemy eliminated.
I don't think that would be that strong. So I might add that to the item. Maybe...
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
I mean, her base weapon is arguably bad, right? Because her base weapon isn't targetable. It goes after enemies. Like, I'm gonna probably make it so it targets group enemies, but the weakness is that it itself is a bad weapon. By design.
All right.
Which means I want to give her strong effects. So, do I give her something like what Holocure gave Sana with the gain increased area and then gain attack bonus based on area, so I make her like a huge attack focused character? Ooh. What if I give her something that is based, like, when you deal damage, strip resistances? Or increase the damage you would deal? Again, I'm not wanting to always make comparisons and things like that, but like an example of what I'm kind of suggesting is like, maybe it was the good as bite. Is it bite? I can't remember. Her passive that she has available, which is like deal damage, has a chance to apply a weakness to a target, stacking up so many times, and also has a chance to heal on their death based on the stacks up to 100%. And it's a small heal, mind you, but it's a heal nonetheless. That would complement the low healthness design, so you kind of want to sit in the enemies with lots of high instance damage. I like that idea. Okay, so that could be one of her abilities. I'm going to write that down while I remember it. There we go. Oh, and I also need to remind myself. Also add armor to item, because like then her kit synergizes incredibly well with Kayson's item, because then it kind of keeps should theoretically be able to do an equilibrium point, which would be like the fucking third or fourth character that's all about like equilibrium with their health, and I'm not too happy about that. I'm definitely starting to get a little over the top with my designs that are about tanking, in a sense, in a very loose concept. Don't lag now, game, please.
Oh, there's a treasure.
I think I got it. Yeah. They got the advantage.
It's a group of 4. They're not tough. How they got the initiative?
Thanks, game.
Americans going dark.
Thanks, game.
Can't be. Kirito-senpai. Arlene,
That's actually bad because he's the only one that I think I have on my team that can actually fight these well. Because these are weak to, yeah.
it'll take a little more time.
Okay, so I'm gonna get some turns now.
In this situation,
Appreciate it.
Okay, they're dead.
you're back in the fight. Now it's our turn.
Nice one, leader.
There's an enemy down. There's an enemy down.
Ah, gotta love it. But yeah, so, okay, so that's one ability. What's gonna be the next one?
Amazing. It's time for it.
Wow, both of these are absolutely horrendous. Let's take a slime. I'm... I'm wondering if... Would it be right to give Shaylily a defensive thing then? She's already getting armor potentially from her item. I mean, what I could always do, and this is something I have done with some stuff at this stage as well, is I could always introduce a requirement to the item. So there's two forms of the requirement I could do. I could do a level-based requirement or a character-based requirement. I could make it that the item gives armor only if you are Shaylily, which I don't think is what I want to do, because then at a point in time it's just like, again, just do it as a passive.
Follow my lead.
It feels weird that way.
What's my next move?
But then there's also, I could make it trigger, so it doesn't initially give you the armor, but like at its final level, it gives you armor. I have encountered you in your ice, and I have encountered you in your wind. That's cool.
How about
My up?
Kirito-senpai knocked one enemy down.
talk about? Are you ready?
Now's the time.
Oh, Oracle.
I'm ready anytime.
The trigger for her is coming up. Actually, I shouldn't be calling her Oracle. What is it? No, she is called Oracle in this. Okay. I was about to say. But yeah, I think I'm going to be doing more game dev streams coming up soon. We've got a lot of Star Rail that we're going to be doing this week at Next, and maybe a little bit more after that as well, because I've got more stuff I want to get done this week. With terms, like in terms of getting story stuff done.
Stop getting in our way. The enemy's
And then we've also got next week is when the 2.1 update comes out, so I want to play then. So we might start another console series next week in the slot of when Yakuza is, but then we will then what? This is the confusing part. How do I position everything?
Looks like the enemy's got to light.
May I?
Because if I do 2 programming streams, no matter what, it's going to be a back-to-back. When do we do the back-to-back though? Okay, what I mean by that is, if we do it on if we do it on the Wednesday, so yesterday's stream, it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday of programming, then Thursday and Friday are the games. If we trade it out to Friday, it means that Friday and then the first stream of the next week is going to be programming. That gives me space, but it still is a back-to-back. There's an argument to be made that doing 2 days in a row is probably not good for me, because I've always been quite evident, I've talked quite openly about how that's what I try and avoid. But I just try to avoid duplications in general as well. So there's no perfect answer to that one. That's really annoying. Having 4-day weeks is rough for that, I guess. I'm probably just gonna do it for the Tuesday, Wednesdays for now. Do 2 days in a row, like that. If I feel that it's getting too much, I'll move it to the Friday. Means I can kind of try and stay like focused on a task or two over those 2 days. Like have a task for the week to work on. Come on, game. Because there's a couple of things that I have been thinking about that I need to do at some point as well. And I'm wondering how I'm going to handle them. That's why I haven't actually worked on them yet. One example is, at the moment, how I create enemies and how I've made them in the code, not actually like the creation of when in game. Well, in a sense, that as well, is not very long-term viable, and I want to change that. So we'll be working on that soon. I know kind of the gist of what I want to do, but I just haven't really thought it through fully. I mean, today and tomorrow are going to be very focused on assignments. And is what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, just go straight down here. Ooh, elite.
I've already scanned this one.
Fire. Okay.
I'll hit them where it hurts.
Yeah, that's the general kind of direction I think I need to go with it all. I hate that I actually do need to... I kind of want to use this fucking 3G. Because yeah, at the moment, it's very clear that my main focus is on like on United. Shut the fuck up, sir. But yeah, my main focus is on United. I don't know. I guess it's because I'm in a bit more of a relaxed state with it that I don't need to concern myself with certain elements of it at the moment. Not too much, anyway. Oh, fucking. Wow. Yeah, no, I am very tired today. I apologize. I've already given my answer as to why this is going to be the case. To shorthand repeat it, I got back extremely late last night. And yeah, that's the short of it. I'm very, very tired. Woke up terribly this morning. Good times. Honestly, today is gonna be one of those days where I think what I do, I think I fucking oh, here's the second old document. Kirijo Urgo's research lab is setting up a facility on the island. It doesn't make any sense. Even a ranked file researcher like me can tell. What is this? Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the game now. And how fucking tired I am. It's gonna be like I make some food after stream. I'm probably going to crash for an hour or two, and then I'm just gonna fucking get work done.
Okay.
Yeah, so next area is gonna be a different style, right? Or I don't know. Still purple tentacle shite. Okay, let's have a little look at this new bit of gear. Reduce pierce damage, and it's a 97 resist. I actually really like the idea of giving it to probably Mitsuru. Yeah. I mean, long term, she's gonna probably stay in the party. I do kind of like her as a character. Alright, okay, I'll fight one of these. Surely it can't be too difficult.
Time for a fight. I'm still setting up. It'll take a little
Tweak to ice.
Hit them where it hurts. How about this?
SP feels so fucking hard to like handle at this point still. I wonder if there's character, like, passive things that can reduce the cost or, something. Or there's ways to actually regen SP long term.
Crushing victory.
Kneel before me. Oh, it's golden. Legendary. Oh no. Golden common. That's my luck. Wow, golden common. There we go. Alright. Time to do a good old La Focus. We do not know what it is weak to, so I'm gonna just take this ultra intense and try and figure it out.
This will do the trick. Go for it. Professor Leia.
Not ice.
One step at a time.
Because this is...
Setting up. It'll take
don't know, actually. So I might just use some AoE for now. To try and find out.
pull the trigger.
If need be, I will just nuke the shit out of it. Should have probably full analysis it, but I'll analysis this one. This is weak to ice. Okay. Well, I'll just punch it then. Of course it's weak to ice. It does fire damage. The fuck am I? It's been pretty consistent about figuring that shit out.
All right, who's next?
Okay. Oh, you know what I've been doing in my free time a little bit? I've been playing a bit of Minecraft. It's been nice. Really good therapeutic game sometimes.
Powerful enemies.
Yeah, I mean, full analysis is going to be important. Yeah, no, I already used Oracle. Okay, before we go into this fight, I am going to dump some item usage. I'm going to use Lifestone here and Lifestone here. Alright, let's go. No, I shouldn't be doing this without a save, but fuck it. It's only been an hour and a half worth of progress, right? So I get access to Oracle immediately, or is this a tutorial? If it's access to Oracle immediately, I am using it immediately.
Energy. I think I can use it now. I can do this. Yes, for my friends.
Okay,
Go for it. Professor Leia.
keeping in mind we're gonna have to probably scan it anyway, just probably safer to do that.
What next? Hey, go.
So let's just go through a debuff cycle. That's wind, isn't it?
You dodged it.
Wind's normally weak to lightning.
Good work, Akihiko.
That was, yeah, okay. Keep that in mind. I think I can get away with doing this, though. The thing that it ignores? Yeah.
Senpai just defeated 2 enemies.
Oh, it creates more, though.
All right. What to do? Not that.
I'm still setting up. It'll take a little more time.
I'm just gonna third G then. Alright? Nah. Nah, we save my MC third G for a bit now. I'm gonna just switch to you and try Bless on it. It blocks. Okay. Now we have access to full analysis.
Okay.
Fuck. I'm gonna just have to melee it down because I don't have any dark. To be fair, I do a lot of damage.
Only 2
One
left.
step at a time.
You've got this.
And there's always a chance of a crit.
I knocked an enemy down.
Ooh, that's an interesting effect. Don't know what that was.
Try harder.
Wow, no one got hit.
This will do the trick. Professor Leia.
I have to do this.
Reapply these effects.
I'll take care of this. The best bet would be. Let's go.
Keep doing this because there's just no reason not to.
Senpai knocked an enemy down.
That's actually rough.
That was close. Nice reflexes, Yukari-chan.
Alright, this should be a kill.
Her leader took one out.
And now it doesn't really fucking matter what I do. Yeah, I know all of the fucking stat reversions. Just kill the damn thing.
Stay easy peasy.
Good level.
A new skill. Gonna have to try it out.
What's this? Increase okay. Accuracy, evasion, which is agility. Increase agility. One ally, one turn. Not too good, not too bad. Then the next day, you're all dressed up and drinking black tea before heading to school 15 minutes later. You're sure observant. Huh? No, not really. When you live in the same dorm, you start to pick up some things.
No.
Oh, once it becomes habit, it's all second nature. Besides, wouldn't you find it offensive if I were to take it easy? After all, I'm the one who asks you all to attempt the impossible when taking part in these club activities.
Huh?
Asking, huh? What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Come on, leader. We've beaten them, so let's move on. Hurry, clock's ticking.
I'm picking up some signals of stronger shadows. I'll let you know when I pinpoint their location.
I mean, again, I'm trying to understand what the fuck your car is all about.
Not bad. I appreciate.
Seems like it might only be an upgrade for him, so if it's only a one-person upgrade, then sure. I wonder when I'm going to find a fucking person.
We gotta keep moving. As expected, my abilities are much better suited for the front lines.
Surely one day we'll find one of the, like, 3 people in here. Surely. Oh, cat's from my bed still. There we go. Alright. Bit more brighter in the room now. Bit more natural. Natural. What's going on? Controller? Controller's working. Again, I need to fuck around with this again.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Oh yeah, it's right here. Maybe I should try and fight some of these enemies to see if I can find a dark.
Time for a fight.
Oh, hello. Howdy, partners.
2 enemies. You can do it.
Ow. Honestly, I probably should third you here, actually. Just gotta keep trying elements until we find what's what they're weak to. Oh, sorry again. My eye is starting to do the like stingy thing when it's tired. That's why I'm probably gonna have to make. Do I make today's stream a short stream? I don't want to, especially after yesterday's been a fucking disaster. I might, just because this week's been a bit of a weird one. Come on, game. And when I say short, I mean like still good ways off finishing. I want to try and at least find a fucking person in this goddamn place. Any day game. Is this indicative that I hit them with the right element? If you're wondering, I'm doing the thing I normally do, which is I tab in and out of the game because it somehow jigs it into working sometimes. Better than actually just leaving it to sort itself out. Yeah, at the moment I'll give it some time. Oh, I figured it out. Oh no, it missed. That's even more insulting.
In this situation,
Oh, come on, game. I am too tired for this. Baby, baby. Oh, they don't wait to wind. That's getting pretty obvious. So it's basically those, okay. Do we just or fucking I should probably scan them.
did I scan on this enemy? Analysis complete.
So I'm wasting my time. Yeah, it's fucking lightning. The asshole missed. Use your bloody 30. Just use your damn 30. Don't fucking miss Sonata-san. Shuffle time.
Doesn't look like we'll be needing a 10 count.
I'm gonna take this dude because there's a chance that maybe he has a thing. Because I haven't actually looked at the slime or this dude, so I don't actually know if I do have dark. Maybe I did have dark. You'll get the game. I believe in you. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely a day where I need to snooze midday. Oh, I'm feeling so fucking tired right now. Holy shit. I'm just getting more and more like drowsy feeling as time goes on, and it's not even the Tartarus run effect. That's just straight up my body going, hey, you know how you only slept for like 4 hours last night? Hey, guess what? That's not a fucking enough. I need to still go get cat litter at some point too. Couldn't do it last night because I got back so fucking late. God. It was just not loading. Why is it not working? Why is some of this just fucking up so badly? The game is progressively dying more and more the longer I spend in Tartarus. I wonder if that is actually a thing. Maybe Tartarus is using too many resources because it's storing the map data. Oh, well, that's not useful. Hey, well, that's not what I want, but... Soul Seed Driblet. I don't understand that item thing. Okay, so I have some stuff coming up for dark damage, dark related things, so maybe. Oh. God, I am feeling worse and worse as time's going on. Okay, that's not a good sign. I'm completely tired. I want to stress, so we had a few days where we could have caught up, and I chose Wednesday purely because I knew there was a good chance I was going to be tired the next day, so I wanted to make sure it was a day that I could be tired the next day. I guess I underestimated how tired I was going to get. I think we're going to have to, I'll see how it goes for a bit long. Also, found out something really funny. Y'all want to hear something kind of funny? So one of the assignments I'm going to be working on soon, that I'm going to like smash out in this coming weekend and the next weekend after, turns out I overscoped, or not overscoped for it. I have gone a very different direction than the rest of my cohort for its design structure. And I find that incredibly entertaining. Because it's a AI based one, and I've talked about it a couple of times, but like what I've decided to do, I won't talk too much about what I've decided to do for my own sake. Hey, here's a person.
Oh.
But yeah, fucking, like, it's really entertaining to me that I decided to apparently do something that was so not what everyone else is doing. And it's not a bad thing, the difference. It is what they've asked for. And it's going to be not more complex. It's definitely going to be very, again, it's doing a similar idea, but a very, very different way. All right, here's a human being. Hello, human. How can I assist you today? The reason I got reminded about the AI thing is I've actually got my notes for key featuring on the same page as the stuff I've written recently. So I just looked at it, read through it quickly, and I got reminded of how, like, I've heard what everyone else is doing for it, and I'm just like, nothing like what I'm doing. I guess I'm thinking more like a game and less like a task, if that makes sense. Because that's the big thing, right? Let me explain a bit. Without giving it away. What everyone else is doing sounds very
Yes.
very focused on, like, just ticking the box of what the assignment's asking for, whereas I've taken what the assignment is asking for and put it into a game, if that makes sense. And the game is all around that mechanic, but it should actually be an engaging experience, and it should mean that the AI, while not overly complex, should be an interesting engagement opportunity. Because it has to be done in stuff like Unreal Engine, right? So the AI that we're talking about is like actual NPC AI. The stuff we've been getting taught and stuff like that, which is stuff I learned last year, is kind of like follow-based AI, right? It's like, oh, the AI will look for you. When it finds you, it will chase you down. I wanted to do something slightly different. When we were described everything, I thought of very different gameplay, and the gameplay I thought of is what I'm going to do a very loose representation of, via just focusing on the AI aspect of it. I'm not going to give a shit about visuals. I'm going to use all of the default stuff I can. I might have to go find some what is it called? Some animation meshes to get done what I want to do, but I'm sure there's people out there that have made free versions. Okay, was that it? For saving a person, to just find them and then bring them back. Okay. I do have a thing to hand in with you, because I found the documents.
Are you accepting a request? Let's hear the results. Let's hear the results.
Oh, so
Let's hear the results. By all means. By all means.
Okay. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see what we do with it. I'm going to call it here.
Very well then.
I am absolutely, I cannot stress enough how tired I'm feeling. I'm probably going to make something very simple to eat and actually fall asleep. It has only been 2 hours, I know, but what can I do? I don't know. I do apologize for yesterday and today's streams being kind of not the best. Yesterday's I have no excuse for. Today, at least I have an excuse of I'm tired as shit and I hung out with someone. We'll be back tomorrow with some Star Rail getting story stuff done and more grinding done, prepping for the next update, which I'm gonna be farming like golden gears and all of the other stuff I can between now and the next update. We're gonna be doing a stream next week, by the way, on Honkai Star Rail after the update, and I'm gonna be having a friend join me on it, and we're going to have a roll off or a pull off or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna make a joke thing around it, but we're gonna be doing a competition to see who gets more lucky, basically. Which, needless to say, he's probably going to get more lucky than me. Because he's an asshole. But we will see how that goes. I've got to organize some of the finer details with him at some point. But we'll see. And get that sorted out for you. And can show it all off next week, when the update comes out, and I'm super excited. Aside from that, again, apologies that we're going to be ending on 2 hours. But yeah, 2 hours is what it is. I'm doing this as a hobby, I'm not as a job. So I do have the room to say, you know what, I'm not feeling it today. I mean, as a job, I should have that opportunity as well, but you know. So with that all being the case, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome. Stay awesome. Try and get some sleep. And I hope to see you again next time. Till then, bye-bye.